CNN, a former British soldier will stand trial for firing on civil rights protesters in Northern Ireland in 1972, an event that came to be known as Bloody Sunday, prosecutors said, but 16 other ex-paratroopers and 2 former members of the official IRA will face no action. The Army veteran, known as Soldier F, has been charged with the murder of demonstrators James Ray and William McKinney and the attempted murders of 4 other men. The Director of Public Prosecutions for Northern Ireland said Thursday, Bloody Sunday was one of the darkest episodes in Northern Ireland's troubles. On January 30, 1972, troops fired on unarmed protesters in a civil rights march in Derry, also known as Londonderry, killing 13 people and wounding 15. 1 injured man died 4 months later. The families of the victims have campaigned for decades for the former soldiers to face justice. Relatives were visibly upset following the announcement of the decision. Solicitor Siren Shields, a solicitor for a number of them, said they were disappointed that not all of those responsible are to face trial. He reported, "Game changer in Northern Ireland. The march had been banned by Northern Ireland's police and the British Army, but organisers wanted a peaceful demonstration, avoiding confrontation at the barricades with the well-armed soldiers." Journalist and author Eamon McCann, one of the march's organisers, remembers bullets flying, being forced to hide in the gutter and crawling away to escape. Although riding had become routine for Derry's youth, McCann describes the impact of Bloody Sunday as a game-changer in Northern Ireland, and it transformed Catholic opinion at the time. The innocence was gone. Also, the possibility of a reformist solution to what was going on in Northern Ireland was, if not destroyed, substantially diminished by Bloody Sunday. McCann said, the impact of the killings was an immediate accelerant for the violence that would claim 500 lives in the 25 years to the Good Friday Peace Agreement in 1998. McCann said, the victims' families were stunned by the events of the day, not just at the loss of their loved ones but by the Army's claims that the people in the crowd fired the first shot. The soldiers maintained they were acting under order, returning fire on what they believed to be hostile armed attackers. A short internal military inquiry shortly after Bloody Sunday, known as the Widgery Report, concluded the soldiers had done nothing wrong, and for many years that was the accepted government narrative. Several inquiry over time, though, the victims' families got organized, campaigned for justice, and eventually, more than 25 years after the killings, when a peace deal was signed in Northern Ireland, the British government committed to a full-scale inquiry, headed by Lord Saville. The inquiry lasted 12 years, with 435 days of oral evidence alone. It involved more than 2,000 witnesses, with an estimated 125,000 pages of evidential material considered. It cost $250 million, and its conclusions, announced by British Prime Minister David Cameron in 2010, brought cheers from the people of Derry, in particular the victims' families.